Today we're going to talk about sand, and as you can see here, there is sand in the tank. It's actually not here anymore. And if you would have joined one of my lives at the weekend, you would have seen this tank already with sand filled in there, because obviously these videos come a bit later. So if you want the most recent information about this tank, you always can join our lives on Instagram. But there was a question in that Instagram live that was really good, that I wanted you to kind of answer you here today, which is a bare bottom tank not better, like a tank without any sand, not better than one with sand in it? And is there any benefits to having no sand? And the answer is pretty easy. There is both ways work, and both ways have their benefits and downsides, right? So as you can see with sand, you have you need to adjust a little bit the flow and stuff, because you can't crank it up the flow and then you think that the sand won't go away. It will. It's floating away. You can see that in the middle here. But you can adjust it. There's a bit of work. It's a bit of testing out stuff that we will do here, but you can do it. On the other side, that a part of that, there's a lot of benefits. First off, I like the look much more. Second, you can see how much light it reflects. See, that white sand reflects a lot of light, so your corals your lights are kind of more efficient too. And it's very much important for some fish, for example, wrasses, and you will have a lot of wrasses in a tank like that, because you have a lot of aquapora and montipora, and you want the wrasses to eat the parasites of them, they're very helpful for that, especially wrasses like anemses, for example. And they like to sleep in the sand, right? So they actually need the sand to get rest, to go and sleep in there. It's very natural. And if you do not have sand, it's not like every wrasse like to do that, but a lot of them like to do that, right? A lot of, especially the ones that eat all the flatworms and stuff like that. So it's a biological thing that I really like, and that's why my tanks will always have sand. I really like it, and the optical thing too, right? Bare bottom is better because it's having a benefit, because you will have no issues with sand flying around. You can crank it up like crazy, and you have a lot of flow and stuff. But it's looking a little bit unnatural. So I really like the look of it in the other way. And you don't have place for sand for the rest. So you could sort that out with little boxes in there where you put sand in, and then the rest can sleep in there. But that's, I don't know, it's just, then you have boxes everywhere. It's just looking a little bit unnatural in my opinion, right? You could also just put rocks everywhere. We have one customer here in Australia that has no sand, and all the bottom of the tank is covered in one big montipora, which is pretty cool. I mean, I saw it the first time. I didn't see it on the picture, but then it was just, oh my god, is that montipora everywhere? It was pretty cool. But yeah, up on you. It's not really a big decision, but if the rest thing is kind of, for me, the main thing to go always with sand in the tank. Okay, so you can use a little bit bigger sand particles, not the small ones if you want, but then it's not flowing away that easily. But I actually like the finer ones. So yeah, up on you. If you have any questions to that, just write them down here. Give me a thumbs up and join me on one of my lives, and I will answer all your questions live on Instagram. Okay, see you next video.